something here, and I know people say I'm anti-modern wrestling, but Cody Rhodes had the tweet of the year here a few days ago as we taped this, I believe it was, and he was talking about how did this start? Because I saw the tweet, and I don't know what the ongoing animosity had been. Do you know how it got started?
I don't think there was anything ongoing. I believe Cody suffered a cut in a match and posted a picture of him bleeding. And then the Disco Inferno, who you may remember from WCW. I don't know if you ever were around this guy.
Wait a minute. Now, I'll tell you a couple of Inferno stories if you want. I was around him in TNA when Russo.
Oh, that's right.
Russo, he entertained Russo. So when Russo got any pull, he would bring his fucking clown over to do something. I don't know what. And they tried to make him an agent, but none of the boys would listen to him. The Steiner brothers got him outside the board studio there in Universal in Orlando, outside by the golf carts one day, and pulled his pants down and duct taped his hands behind his back. And I think they were going to shave his head, and somebody pulled him off. But all right, go ahead. Anyway, this is the guy that wanted to book a Martian invasion, right?
Bill Ding, that's what I remember. He wanted the
Bill Ding, the evil architect. Yes, and he and Russo would come up with his shit. Terry Taylor got Stockholm Syndrome for a while and was in there on that shit too. But they were Christian buddies. But anyway, so Disco Inferno.
Well, this Disco fellow, he tweeted out to that picture.
I know what I was going to say. Wait a minute. See, you may remember. It's like a Family Guy intro. You may remember me from nothing.
Well, he tweeted out in response, I guess, to that photo, to seeing it, nobody knows how to work anymore. They would rather kill each other to get Dave Meltzer to put their match over. That is a problem that needs to be put front and center. Guys are going to keep getting hurt.
Okay, now, if he tweeted that in response to the clip of Will Ospreay and whoever he was human sacrificing, flipping backwards into nowhere off the goddamn apron, that would have been an appropriate tweet. But as usual, apparently, because Disco Inferno is antithesis of anything that makes sense about wrestling, he tweets it about a guy that may or may not have got busted open hard way, may have got juice, and is trying to fucking put it over by putting a bloody picture of himself on Twitter and putting over the toughness of his match, just like the bloody pictures on the front of all the wrestling magazines that we used to know and love in years gone by.
He puts it on Twitter because it'll get attention and help continue exactly what he's doing right now, and as did his reply to Disco Inferno, which was, "Stop. You know nothing. You have drawn $0. No fan has ever left the show thinking about you. You were lucky to be a juiced up double lifer, over with the boys type, in an era when you hid in plain sight coasting on others' success. Couldn't hang then, can't get booked now." I have to say, I've been critical of a lot of Cody Rhodes' work. I saw a press conference him and his wife did in New Japan a few weeks back, and I was like, wow, this is a lot better than the last time I saw him. And then I saw this, and this was great. This was fantastic.
Well, and the only thing I actually did, because I read it and I tweeted in response to it, I said, I have to disagree with Cody Rhodes. Disco Inferno was never over with the boys. Oh God, Disco Inferno did teach me one thing. He introduced me to a term that I had never heard of before, because he said that when it was 2008-ish, I guess, in TNA, he had mentioned after a production meeting, he's in there and they're talking about buildings and evil architects or whatever. And he said he used to work or took a second job or whatever in a jack shack. And I said, what? He said, like a massage place. I said, well, wait a minute, you took no, I was security is what he was trying to say. He was security at a massage parlor or institution of that nature, but he called it a jack shack. And actually that is kind of good. So if he was booker of Jack Shacks, maybe that's his business. He'll make more money than all of us. He will market Jack Shacks around the country, franchise opportunities. I can see the signs now.